Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm just going over my day today. Today's February 23rd, 2023, and I was trading the Euro USD on the London session today. I'm just going over a summary of how my trading session went. As y'all can see in the video right now, I was looking for some sells because we are in a bearish market for the day, and I was identifying just the highs of the range that we're currently in. I was then marking up the chart explaining that it was very difficult for me to be convinced of buying because there was not enough buying pressure there at the lows of the day. And if I want to see a full-on reversal, I need to see strong buyers stepping in. So right now, this minute, you can see that buyers are getting stronger, but they were getting too close to prior resistance. And I like to trade in the path of least resistance. So I was just waiting to see that high get broken. And if it did get broken, I was going to consider going long. And that minute right there, price started driving back down, and we saw a reversal towards the downside. So at that point, I was uninterested in buying until those highs of that rectangle to the far left got broken. That did not happen, and we just kept on seeing the buyers step in and get stronger and stronger over time. Not buyers, the sellers step in and get stronger and stronger over time. The buyers were trying to push price on back up. They were giving it a little fight. They were putting up with a pretty solid fight until, unfortunately, sellers came back in and started pushing price back down. At that point, I saw lower highs, and all I needed was lower lows for me to consider a new fresh downtrend to be started. So I started marking up that low uptrend that got broken right there, and that downtrend did started becoming more of a reality. As it started manifesting itself, I was looking to the far left. I seen that the prior lows of the day were not broken yet, so I was just a little concerned of taking that short at that point. Since the lows of the day were not broken yet, it's still considered a range-bound market until those are broken. So unfortunately, even though we are bearish, I was not trying to take a short right away. I could have, but that's a little bit more of an advanced type of trade, and I just think it was best for me to just wait for sellers to step back in. I don't have FOMO, and I was not chasing price. So I was really patient, kept my composure today because every mistake matters, every loss counts. Those two little circle areas were areas that I might have messed up in the past that I actually got better at because of my practicing. I did put in about an hour of practicing before taking these trades during the session. That was on my back testing software, but then I realized it was almost time for London Open, so I hopped into the markets and I started trading live, and I was warmed up fully. At this point, I did see sellers step back in. I was a little hesitant with shorting it, so I didn't want to take any false sell signals just yet, even though they were giving out a couple of false signals. I started seeing come down, but it was kind of not going anywhere. So at that point, I was just not convinced just yet. But as I started seeing sellers really started kicking it back in, I always draw trend lines for visuals. This is my rookie thing that I do, but I'm going to stop over time as I get more advanced at this. But I started putting a daily P&L up as I got ready for competition mode. I took my short. That was not the one and only trade I took of the day. I could have gotten in at a better short because I had just waited a couple more pips. I would have been at a perfect entry. You see, this is a little dangerous zone right here because price could have stopped me out, but because I had a solid stop loss of 4 pips and not 3, the broker did not get the broker spread did not hit and prematurely stopped me out. So then I started seeing price take on off. It was a done deal at that point. Y'all can see I could have took a 2.5 to 3R off the table, but I started seeing price consolidate, slow down. So I only took 2R, but that was it for me. 2R for the day. I then just sticked around just a little bit longer as I was watching for price to continue its movement to the downside, but nothing was happening. So at that point, I was pretty much just waiting for my session to be over. I was waiting to see if I could get any more shorts in. You can see how I was marking up the charts, just showing you. I was just explaining it to you. I was talking in this video before I adjusted the speed, but because it was about an hour and 1.8 hours long, I didn't really want to upload that entire video to YouTube. For one, those of you that are watching this now, you probably wouldn't be watching the entire video. It wouldn't be as effective. And for two, it just was too long for me anyways. It's my own notes. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Collected my 2R for the day, put it in the bag, and waited it out until I hit my 2-hour mark for trading. At that point, I was finished, wrapped it up. It's been another Thursday, and it's been a really good one. It was a really good trading, very great composure, made less mistakes. I had some losses from yesterday. I had a -3 R day yesterday, so today was a +2 R, which brings me, I'm only down by 1 R in the past 2 days now, but it's progress. Progress is progress, and that's always good. All right, y'all. Peace and love, and I'm gonna be back next time with the next video and some more progress. But this is the best trading I've done in a while, and I look forward to more trading in the future. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.